B2B sales has always been a reflection of its time, evolving alongside technology, shifting buyer expectations, and the global business landscape. In the 1970s, sales was all about the individual rep, their handshake, their Rolodex, and the personal relationships they built over long lunches and golf outings. Buyers depended on these salespeople for information, pricing, and industry insights, making the rep the gatekeeper of knowledge. As we moved into the 1980s, structured selling methodologies like spin selling began to take hold, shifting the focus from pure charisma to understanding customer needs. Early contact management systems appeared, but most leads were still tracked on paper. The seeds of globalization were planted, requiring more formal approaches to managing complex accounts. This era set the stage for the digital transformation that would follow. The 1990s marked a turning point as technology began to reshape B2B sales. The introduction of personal computers and email transformed how deals were made, making communication faster and more efficient. Fax machines still had their place, but email was quickly becoming the norm. Early CRM systems like Siebel Systems allowed companies to centralize customer data, though these tools were often clunky and underused. The sales approach shifted to consultative selling, with buyers expecting tailored solutions rather than generic pitches. As the 2000s arrived, the internet fundamentally changed the sales landscape. Buyers could now research products online, narrowing the information gap. Inside sales teams grew, relying on phone and email instead of traveling field reps. Marketing automation platforms bridged the gap between lead generation and sales, while global competition made differentiation more challenging than ever. By the 2010s, data and content became the driving forces in B2B sales. Inbound selling, content marketing, and SEO brought prospects directly to vendors, reducing the need for cold calls. Social selling on platforms like LinkedIn became essential, with digital credibility often outpacing traditional outreach. Advanced CRMs like Salesforce became the backbone of sales organizations, and studies showed buyers completed most of their research before ever speaking to a salesperson. Entering the 2020s, the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the shift to remote-first sales, with video calls replacing conference rooms. AI and automation tools now handle lead scoring, intent data, and predictive forecasting, freeing sales reps to focus on strategic conversation. Large buying committees and the need for personalization at scale have made trust, transparency, and proof of value more important than ever. The modern sales team is no longer just a seller. They are a partner, advisor, and co-creator of value. Looking ahead, the evolution of B2B sales is defined by a dramatic shift from seller control to buyer empowerment. In the early decades, sellers owned the information and dictated the process. As technology advanced, the balance of power shifted, and by the 2010s and 2020s, buyers were firmly in control. Sales teams have had to transform into advisors, consultants, and trusted partners, no longer just closing deals, but co-creating value with clients. The future of B2B sales will blend human insight with machine intelligence, leveraging data and AI to deliver personalized, strategic solutions. The best teams will be those that can build trust, demonstrate value, and adapt to ever-changing buyer needs, ensuring that the journey of B2B sales continues to evolve.